Alert, this is just breaking tonight. A government whistleblower has shocking allegations about Joe Biden, your president. Now, Chuck Todd, fake Jake Tapper, Rachel Maddow, they're all huge conspiracy theorists, liars, especially on the phony Trump-Russia hoax that never happened. So let me repeat this very slowly so even they can understand. There is a new government whistleblower that has really serious allegations against Joe Biden, your president. Remember, you all love the hearsay whistleblower. Remember, in the case, Ukraine against Donald Trump, who was only asking President Zelensky to please be responsible with taxpayer dollars. All right. All of the so-called journalists, there are none at MSDNC, and all the so-called journalists, there are none at fake news CNN. You know, they revere government whistleblowers, or so they said. At least they did 3 years ago. And yet somehow I think they're going to find a way to totally ignore this one. Now, justthenews.com broke this story. FoxNews.com has it. The Wall Street Journal has it. A senior IRS supervisor is now seeking official whistleblower protection. I'm sure these other networks will join me in saying that is the right thing to do. Now, since 2020, this supervisor has been overseeing the ongoing and sensitive investigation of a high-profile, controversial subject. His name, zero experience, Hunter Biden. Now, remember, Hunter is under federal investigation for money laundering, tax evasion. But according to the whistleblower, Hunter is receiving, quote, preferential treatment thanks to the big guy. That would be his dad, the guy that takes half his income, Pops. Now, the unnamed IRS supervisor is claiming to have evidence showing, quote, politics improperly infecting decisions and protocols that would normally be followed by career law enforcement professionals in any similar circumstance if the subject were not politically connected. Now, this evidence also purportedly contradicts sworn testimony from a senior Biden official. In other words, Hunter now, we can see, and we've talked about this a lot, Hunter's above the law, right? The administration has been lying to your face. I never once talked to Hunter about his foreign business dealings. That was a big lie. But it also proves, and this should scare every American, I don't care if you're a liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, we need equal justice under the law, equal application of our laws. And sadly, I will report tonight, equal justice and application of our laws is dead in the United States of America. Listen to John Solomon's interview with the attorney that is representing this really important whistleblower. Take a look.
He's been working diligently on a high-profile case, and I can't even talk to what case that is, and it's right for others to put that together. But he was concerned that things that he would attend meetings in this investigation, and he was concerned about some statements by a senior political appointee from the Department of Justice that contradicted what he knew to be the facts of the case.
All right, so don't make a mistake here. If Hunter was anybody in this crowd, any of you watching at home, or, God forbid, one of the Trump children, they'd probably be in jail right now, or at least charged with a crime. But because his last name is Biden, Hunter pretty much does whatever he wants. He can skip out on paying taxes. He can lie on a gun application. We have evidence of him smoking crack cocaine in public and pay for hookers anytime he wants. There are no consequences if the last name is Biden. Now, this story really isn't about Hunter. It's about his father, Pops, Joe, the big guy, the sleazy, corrupt, pathetic excuse that is your president right now, and the bureaucrats who have now turned our system of justice into a political charade by weaponizing the DOJ because the FBI has been politicized. If you are a Democrat, if your last name is Biden, if your last name is Clinton, the laws simply don't apply to you. But if you are a Republican and you have the last name Trump, you better cross every T and dot every I, because we are now currently in this country every single day with unequal justice under the law. We are shredding our precious Constitution. We're destroying this great democratic republic. With Democrats in charge, it will only get worse.